Good day, welcome to multi-net design, the continuation of our Terrace Duplex we are working on. So in the last episode we did some little work on the elevation so that it will remain tight and more beautiful. So you can just imagine additional flex to the model and the model of letters, and what else we need to put all these grasses, so we make it like a little bit of green building so that it look more attractive. Now in this place now we want to work on the site a brief, so we still need to create something. So if you are joining us for the first time, we have gone far. This is our original foundation. This is the imported link file that we brought to this place so that we'll be able to have this the same replicate of the building but in a box way, so that you'll be able to easy to move around and replicate, since we are designing before like a mini estate. So if you have the estate comparison in your mind, or you are a city designer, so it's this method you can use. Just watch from the beginning, and this is like the 10th video from this series. Now let me go to foundation. So in my foundation, what I want to do is that I want to get my part for the building. So I'm going to say just select. So this is the part in which the building focuses on. So I'm going to bring it out. So let's see how I have it like this. So you get now. I think we just can. So what I do now, you copy all this one, you now copy them. Understand? And this one you do not need, you still want to delete them later, because this is the line that need to work on. So you delete, then you trim for a letter trim, or that needed to be trimmed, then we delete the one that not for us. I think we're done with that. So as we're done with this one, now you can click finish and see how far. So what you do here is that you just change it to diagonal. It's not giving you a diagonal that you want, just click on this diagonal here. So this one is okay. So from there now you can hide this if you want to hide, but what I want to use it for is to be able to structure my site completely. So I'm going to say complete, just let's say this one to be duplicated, so and save it for a purpose, duplicate with details. So I'm going to call it foundation site. The name, instead of foundation copy 1, I will call it foundation site. So that will stay for me. So now this is where I'm going to do my work. Now I need only this one, and then I have some other annotate to make sure that the annotate of this site are fine. So I will say from here, the first thing I need to do is to know the distance. So like 3 meter interval from the building. So let me just say 3.5. I mean 3.6. I think that will be 12 feet. Good. So say mirror with copy. So come to the middle, then you mirror it. So in other words, whenever I want to mirror the whole something, so it's going to flip to that level. So this one starts as a reference for me. So the next thing I need now is that I would say from here, copy from here, paste it here. Understand? Let it be pasted here. Now it's not finished, so I'm going to create a distance. What is this? I'm going to say 7 meter to be in between. Now 7 meter will not be accurately okay, because parking space is going to be there. Let's say 5 plus 5, that is 10. So I'm going to have like let's say like 18 meter in space. So that 18 meter will be for car will park at the space. car will park at space, and I have a space to move for the car to walk around. So you see, so I'm going to say this is just the simple estates that we want to work on. So the next is that I want to have a general parking. Now I want to start my whole idea of what I want to create. So select now, let's say we have a land of 100 by 100 or too much, let's say 80 by 80. I think 80 by 80 will be okay, or 80 by, yes, 80 by 80 should be a good land to be used. So 80,000 meter, but I mean 80,000 meter by 80,000 meter, sorry, 80 meter by 80 meter. What am I saying? Sorry for those misguided utterances. So just a way. Now let's say I have it in this way. So the entrance is going to be like this. Just copy this and say create similar. So let's just say we have a road network on this particular position. Okay, this is the road part. So the entrance can be here, the middle. Okay, this is the entrance to be here. Just like structuring this. So I'm going to have a parking lot somewhere. Let's say I have a supermarket to be precise here, which I'm not going to design, but this is not the scope of that. So I have another one here to be precise. So I'm going to break this one into two. So what is the total distance I'm having here? 8 meter, which is totally wrong. Let's say because of the entrance of double. So let's say 8 meter. Yeah, 8 meter will be okay. Or let's increase it to 10 meter. To 10 meter. So in other words, in that 10 meter, there's going to be security post within the space. So the security post will come between here. So let's say you just have it like security. You have 3 meter. 1.2, the same thing. So you're like having speed. So now from here to here is what? So that will be for car to move out and in. So you can like toggle this and drag it to the middle to stay firm at the center. So this is security post. Understand? So this is going to be like a road network. So road part to this. So what we do is that you click here and you draw it up. So when you are creating things like this, so that is the reason why majorly landscaping is so much a difficult thing, because it's a special part of architecture that you need to understand and study. So it requires a lot of competitiveness, and you need to much dedicated to what you are creating. So landscaping is not a simple thing to do, but it's worth it if you know what you are creating. So now I have this in place, which is normal. So now I'm not going to dwell too much on the annotation. For this has given me the guide of what I want to create. Now let me quickly go and start creating my drawing. So I'm going to say create similar here. So here I'm going to say casement. So just like say roads. So road 1. So now you use extrusion to do what you want to do. So what I need there is that I will create the road, which is this particular one. So draw and draw again, draw. So road to link within. So I'm going to do the road here as well. Now if I don't like it anymore, then I will have to start doing some crazy editing. So for now, this is the road part I have created. So I'm not going to leave it that way. So I'm still going to work like creating like this within the space. Okay, So I'm going to create something like that within the space. I'm still working under the normal circumstance of design. Now, why I left this one aspect is that because it's an area which others need to pass and move around the whole building. Now this is it. So 5 meters should be an idea for the project to stay. So we arrange it in such a way that it's going to make a lot of sense. So now we have it here now. So the road network is being created but not yet finished. So I'm going to say from here, just take it in, bring it out. Okay, so from this space now you start dragging. Let's say we mirror. Mirror. Okay, that is the mirror aspect of this. So I have an issue, which is this particular one. So what does it mean? So I need to work by shifting it a bit away from here. Okay, good. So every other adjustment I need to do, I'll be doing them. So that will say copy now. Copy from here, paste it here, and paste it here, and paste it here. Okay, if that should be done, then I will break it here, 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 here. Then you do the same thing here too, here, 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 here. So I'm going to do it by making sure that they all left. Okay. So it's not an easy thing to do, as I've said. See that it takes much time because landscaping is a special aspect of architecture. So now we're done with this. I will just delete this one. So what I need now is to mirror this or copy it, anyone that is suitable. So I'm going to copy. So push from here and paste it in. No, sorry. So I'll just copy. Just say copy from here. Copy. Move it from here to here. So that is the road. So what we do now is say you click finish. From here now you select, change this one to 30. Then you change the material. Let's go and change the material to something that is more reasonable duplicates. Then come here. First the graphics, I need to change that. So I'm going to select and say, after this one is appearing, let's say appearance library. So come to site. So I'm going to select asphalt. Let's just use asphalt light gray for the road. So I think I'm pleased with that. I can say finish. So when I go to 3D, I should see what I've done here. Does it make sense? Good. So this is it. So this road has been there. Now it's too big for me. I can now work on them by reducing this the thickness. So from here, because I've done it this way, more easy. So 300 is not sensible. So I'm going to say just say 20. That is thickness. Good. So almost like parallel to whatever that is being indicated. So this one will give us a leading path to whatever we are creating and allow us to navigate. So let's quickly do. So you remember I said this place is, you can just like represent it with things. So how do you represent it with something? Just put a margin into this and create whatever you want to create. And how do you do that? Simple. Margin can be done as fast as possible. If you have never used margin before, you can just use it to create illusion of what is going to be there, like a market structure or whatever that you think that's going to be. So what you just need is to come to site and margin. Here you say in place massing or place massing. So just say in place massing. So in place massing will give you that idea. But the one thing is that these ones you are not going to render it, so just say close. You don't need the message. -1. Good. You understand what we are creating? You can as well do this with the references and whatsoever, but if you want to, just this one is more easier for you to work on. So the first thing is that you need to create a model line. So on the model line, you use foundation as your level 1. So you click there. So here you select rectangle. So you can click there and say okay. And you see. So the next one, you can just select all this, your choice. So you can now say copy to clipboard. So the next is that you select this one as you copy to clipboard. So the next is that you say you can say host. So you change the host here now. So no, just click here. You have click to clipboard like that. So the next thing you say, go to level 3 or sites. Sorry, what am I saying, safe? So here, just like you have click to clipboard, you just say paste, align to selected level. So you just say level 3. Let this align to level 3. So back to the 3D. You're going to see two lines over each other. So what you do is that you select here and you say create form. So choice is not necessary. So solid form is what you should create. So illusion will be created, and this is it. So you have it in place as a normal drawing. You can decide to now be extruding them, increasing the height, the choice, your idea. So whatever you want to create is a form that you just have as an illusion to demonstrate things here. So we come to say finish. So if you say finish, here you can bring whatsoever by creating by just like align a wall on it. You can just like match wall on the surface. This wall will be there and everything will be intact without you having any issue. So like if you want to do it now, you can just say come here and say wall face. So you're like dropping wall face on them. So you get, so that by the time maybe you are rendering, it's not going to be giving you an issue. So like this upper one can never attack wall face. It's only roof that will attack. So yeah, it's just a roof. Match the upper part with the roof. So all of them are of default. They are of default level. So just select again. Then you say create roof. Good. So it's just a normal. It's not a building for sake, because I'm not doing anything to. But just like representing. Just represent it. So what I will need to do here now is that you can now select all this. This one will allow us to flow now and create whatever we want to create. So go to sites, foundation sites, and you see what we have done now. So the first thing you need to do is to mirror by getting this middle line. Just mirror it. You see that's flip. So you select one of them. Like this one. Don't touch this one. This is your main work to represent on that line. So select one of these. So you pick from the edge here and drop it here. So you can view it on 3D back and see the increase in number that have already grown among the design you are doing. So the more you do it, the more the whole thing become more complex. So this is done. You can select here now. Get now. So you can select all of them like this. Select this one. Select this one as well. Now you go to your site. So what do? you will just copy everything that you have there. So you get copy everything from here. You don't need to mirror, just copy it, then you paste it here. Get. So the last one that is missing, this is this part. Look at it on 3D. You see that that part is empty because of that original version. All you just need to do is that you mirror it, that one, or you repeat it. So that is how you bring the beauty to. So let it load. See. So if you've done some estating before, so if that one you are not at it and you just join the channel, this is an opportunity for you. It's a big project indication, so you can work on this one and you to feel. So this is the empty space that remain. So you can mirror this one and go to the back, and that is it. So if you want to, you can just like check your, how will I call it now, your camera view, and see. If you see that the camera view is not giving you what you want, the next thing for you to do, get your own new camera and snap. So you can imagine this is it. So those ones are not there. You can come to site, select from here. If you feel that that is not giving you what you need, so select from here and just snap. Yes, snap, don't to go. So it will build up itself for you. So let's say from here now, you change this one. We'll change this one to 1200, then change it again to 1200. So it's going to be more taller. So I will shift it up and switch it up like this. So you can expand this if you feel like, or to see more broader view. Expand. So the more you have, the more the complex it be. So what else do you need to do is to that you do realistic, everything will come in detail. So it is now a divine finality for your own taste of design. This is going to usher you into the world of estate development, something like we do most in Abuja, in Africa, and things like that. So this is a little bit of part. So at the part of this, you can create whatsoever you want to create, bring an element. So if you are rendering with anything with the AI level, you can carry this image and export it to the AI part and do the needful. Any kind of rendering engine you want to use. Bring car as well, do whatsoever you want, feel like you want to do. Everything is going to be perfected. So as for this is how far we can go on this episode. So in the next episode, we can see what we do the next. So thanks for watching. We'll see you when we move on to the ray step. So I'm going to duplicate this one by copy, or you just copy anything, either the side way or mirror way. So from the road to whatsoever. So see you in the next episode. God bless you.